Hello people, my name is Rage and welcome on all to some more Rebirth. And I have some honor to regain. I do, I will admit it. I have a lot of honor to regain. I have a lot of honor to regain. New word, meaning to be... What's that over there? We're going to be randoming at the moment, and I'm going to regain my honor on Blue Baby. So I'm not going to be regaining my honor today, despite my cacophony of fail last time, my double awfulness. It's just not going to happen. Haha, Blue Baby is very much my kryptonite, if kryptonite was blue. I'll admit, it kind of makes me a deer in the headlights when I get Blue Baby. Like I have a sinking feeling that I'm just gonna die horribly. I just know it, and I shouldn't have that. I shouldn't. Jera's not bad to get straight away, though it does kind of lock up our slot all the way to the chest if we don't get anything better. Though I guess if we don't get anything better, there's no real negative in it locking up our slot, so shouldn't be too worried. Hopefully we get something good. Ho ho ho! That spider so nearly ruined our day. But I guess actually Blue Baby is a good character to regain my honor on, because you have to play somewhat better on Blue Baby, because all damage is permanent. So I guess, you know, if I look at it that way, it's just an extra challenge that I have been faced with, that I must rise to the call of battle, draw my sword, and charge mightily forward, and hope that I don't get stabbed. Can you imagine actually being part of a medieval army? Like, you're in rows and rows of armored individuals, all toting various forms of diabolical weapons, and you're just kind of stood there like, any second, brilliant, any second now, I'm gonna be called to charge forward into that enemy massive rows and rows of armored people with diabolical weaponry, and I'm not entirely sure I'm going to be able to do anything effective before getting randomly stabbed. And it's kind of an interesting thing. I mean, honestly, a lot of deaths in any given medieval engagement were dealt by your allies, because in the thick of it, it's God, Lazarus! If we die and come back as Lazarus, then we can have red hearts. Suddenly death is looking up. Oh yes, liking it. Blue Baby, revived Lazarus team. There we go. Talking of revived Lazarus, I didn't make myself clear last time I talked about him. When I said he gets a 0.2 damage up, I mean he goes to 1.2, as in 120% of his damage. So it's a 20% increase, which is what I meant was kind of low when compared to something like Judas's Shadow, which is a 200%, so 100%, so double damage. That's what I was going for there. So yeah, I kind of said it in a way that made me look very stupid. Oh, why not? Let's take the safety cap for now and fight our boss. But yeah, you're just as likely to get killed by your allies than the enemy in the thick of a sword-on-sword battle, which is kind of a little bit of a shame. I mean, how mad would you be if Pete, your trusty drinking buddy at the old tavern, was found stabbing you in the back with just a, "Whoops, I'm sorry, Stephen! Oh my god! Oh man, Larry, I killed him!" And then Larry's already dead, which is very likely. But I often think, like, what would you do if you were stood in one of the rows and your sire gave you the order to charge nobly at the enemy? If it was me, I would like, yeah, let's go, charge! But I feel like there'd be a big part of me that just wants to try and hang back as much as possible in order to buy myself as much time and just kind of hang back at the fringes of the battle and make it look like I'm battling, but actually just, you know, just yelling words of encouragement mainly to my fellow knights in armor, and just making sure, you know, being a good strategic overview. Squeezy is a phenomenal item for Blue Baby to get in all ways. That is great. That is really, really great. So this is good. A good start. Despite the item room... Lazarus. Okay, I really thought I'd not got to the item room there, and I was going to be very upset with myself. 2 black hearts again is good. Maybe I am going to regain some honor. Maybe I really, really am. I guess, actually, if I was a medieval soldier, I suppose I'd want to be a bowman or a crossbowman. That way, you are less likely to get stabbed, though you are a lot more likely to get shot. So you gotta kinda decide what you want to do. Being a cavalry sounds appealing, but horses kill. Like, in the heat of battle, your horse is a very dangerous asset, especially if it is not flawlessly trained with a perfect temperament. Like, horse training was a big deal. I mean, if you were forced to fight in a medieval battle to the death with the opponents, what would you want to be? Would you want to be a plated knight with a great sword and a kite shield and really go for it? Would you want to be lightly armored, a little bit quicker on the fringes, maybe a scout party ahead? Because no matter where you are, it is very dangerous to be there. And that's what you gotta come to terms with, so it's a difficult decision to make. The other one thing I did like is that at least, you know, it's about more skill, I would say, and that's something I've always kind of admired. I mean, I've said many times when I've talked about medieval stuff and the like that I very much prefer, at least objectively, ooh, shoop-de-whoop. I will take that over the poop. I really, really will. Although the poop does have some value, I very much like shoop-de-whoop. I'm not going to preemptively bomb that. There's no real point in doing so, but I am going to be looking to open it should I find an extra key on this floor. But of course the item room takes very much precedence. Are you a wizard? Yes, how did you know? And I kinda just not really a good room to be wizard in. I really thought that would get the spiders as well. I'm kind of actually genuinely surprised that it didn't. Hey, I wizarded that room fairly competently. That makes me happy. This room, however, I don't think will go as swimmingly. We did get that spider. The other leg day just had enough. He had had enough being made fun of by his friends who called his thighs not muscled enough, and he just threw himself in a fire. That is a tragic way. That is a tragic, tragic way to go. Lots of extra bombs. That is actually really, really useful. Item room! Okay, that was a little bit scary, I will admit. Tinted rock! Tinted rock! Okay, they kind of forced the tinted rock to accept that bomb. I have no idea. Oh, it's just going round there. Okay. That was a little bit crazy. Health down. At least we know what the health down is now. And we do have enough health to have a health down without it being too much of a problem. We injured the first guy a load and killed all the dingle-dangles. So that was an okay shoop-de-whoop. And a bonus key. Looks like we will be unlocking our chest. Mums, brah. Take that! Ha! I imagine that feared most of you at home more than the enemies. We're not going to take that. We're going to get back to our shoop-de-whoop and also enjoy our extra tinted rock. So we're doing, oh yes, a bit of damage up. Damage up at this stage is what I like to see, especially with the tears from Squeezy. That was terrible. I really thought it was going the other way, and then I was like, no, I'm committed now, I've taken damage, and then I went, actually, no, never mind, I'm going to go the other way, and then I changed my mind a third time, and basically a lot more damage was taken than had any right to be. So an extra tinted rock there definitely made exploring the rest of these rooms viable. So this is good, this is good. My honor is going to be regained. I can feel it. I'm confident in my ability to do this, which is rare, very rare, but, you know, I'm liking it, especially if this boss goes well, we get ourselves a good devil deal, we remember to actually use our items, and everything should be nice. Should be. Very big emphasis on should be. And okay, good. Every time it's not an item, I can be like, I'm so happy I didn't Jera that, so that's nice. Eventually, we'll have to get good pills, so we just need to keep going and trucking forward. So our boss, come on! Pin! Oh, pinny, pin, pin. This is very good, because pin is very, very shoop-de-whoopable. Oh wow, I actually thought that would melt him because it attacks all of the segments of his body, but no, my actual damage is way more effective. I mean, I'm happy that it is, but I'm also a little bit disappointed. Even more tears up, that is great. Squeezy and the coat hanger. And our devil deal, triple red chest, not great. I would have liked something tangible, but we do get Guppy's collar, so maybe this run will give us the Guppy that was denied to us last time. And I am ready to move on. Good first two floors, not crazy, we're not like blowing holes in the wall with the sheer velocity of our tears, but we are doing fairly well. And we get a free curse room item. This is very good. It is the pentagram. So yeah, this is very much a do it again, but better this time type of run. And I'm okay with that. I really am. That chest is not worth being in a trap with. Okay, I'm going to be interested seeing what the responses are to what kind of medieval fighter you would be in. But as I was saying before I got so rudely distracted by this run being awesome, is I do like objectively that in any given sword-on-sword fight, it's basically determined by who is the more skilled swordsman, in both in terms of pure form with the sword and your actual awareness as a fighter. Whereas if two people draw a gun on each other, I mean, even if one is special forces level incredible and the other one's just a dude with a gun, you know, obviously the special forces guy, he has the edge, but when two people are pointing a gun at each other, I mean, it technically can always go either way, especially if they're not close enough to do anything fancy. If they both have range on each other, it's just going to be who pulls the trigger more accurately and quicker, which granted the person with the training of the gun will likely do, but it's not impossible for the other person to win. It's a much more level playing field with ranged ammunition, whereas with melee weapons, it is much more favored towards the person who is actually more skilled with it. So I guess what I'm saying is, I preferred it when it required more skill to be a soldier instead of these scrubs today who have no idea what it was like for us real fighters. I feel like that's a really weirdly, specifically bad elitist view to have, but you know, I like it. I like the romanticized idea of sword fights. What can I say? I very much would like to learn to sword fight properly myself, but I've never actually done it because I can't bring myself to spend time learning something that doesn't at least have some tangible use. You learn a language, that's obviously useful. You learn a skill, you know, it comes in handy, but I don't think there's ever going to be a point where I need to pick up a sword and yell "have at thee" at someone and have an awesome duel to the death. Well, I guess not death, maybe till someone yields, but I just don't see that situation happening a lot. So why would I want to spend loads of hours, time, and money doing it? Toothpicks as well. We are getting some incredible boss drops. 3 in a row that have all been wonderful. This is going gloriously, and a preemptive Jera. Though I think I should stop the safety cap just to... Well, actually, no, because the safety cap lets us have pills, and as I'm keeping Jera, I'm not too bothered about tarot cards. Some flies and range down. Not really the end of the world. Yeah, we are actually getting through Mega Fatty quite quickly. This is a very, very good sign. I like that he even absorbs the chest in. It's a nice bit of detail for him. Though this is one annoying boss to get in a room like this, simply because of how ridiculously long he takes to get through. But we have killed him. Glorious. Give us a light, boss. Megamore spawning right on my face! Though it is nice you do get at least a little grace period when it comes to being damaged by him. Goodbye, Megamore. You tried your best, man, but I don't think summoning those guys was the best tactical decision you could have made. I mean, again, you do need to go back to the Isaacinian school of hard boss fights. And actually, that should kill those 3, and then this guy will pop up of his own volition, and we shall conquer him. This is a very good curse room type for blue, baby. And Guppy, oh, well, at least we break even on it, so that's fine. I mean, you do get a lot of curse rooms that are just like straight up, haha, bet you wish there was something good in here, you prick. And you just have to accept that you're the game's bitch now. But that very much was just, we have an understanding, okay? We've both walked away. Just, you know, well, I mean, it's the salesman expression, isn't it? If both parties have walked away feeling unhappy with the deal, then it was probably a pretty good and fair deal. That's the way to look at it, and that's very much what that devil deal was about. No one really got an advantage over the other. Goodbye, spidery Spidra. We don't have our item room, but we do have our boss. I'm tempted to just go for our boss, because I feel like we're powerful enough that I don't need any given item boost to have a fighting chance. So, yeah, let's just go for it. And it is a boss very easily slain. I didn't actually mean to fire the Shupdi Whoop so early there. I'm just fortunate it did actually do some damage. I do like that you can just stand where you first spawn in, and you only take damage once, and then you just kill the Boss does blue, baby! He gets permanent devil dealage, right? It's not like his health counts as red hearts for devil deals. At least, I don't think so. And yeah, there we go. That has answered that question. Growth hormones is nice, though it looks brilliant on blue, baby. He's just like, help me! Oh my god, help me, please! Please, somebody help me! Do I want the goat head? Do I? Yeah, I mean, I have so many spirit hearts. I still have Lazarus. I would very much like to take a high devil deal chance to we are getting a devil deal. I like guarantees in my life. I like being a lumpy blue goat man, alright? This is the tale of the lumpy blue goat man. Let me tattle a tale that is terribly true. Started out as a rumor, but suddenly grew, and it deals with a man and a horse and a ring. This is the tale of the Knocklavy we shall sing. There we go. If you know where that is from, I will be very, very impressed. It is a glorious game, and yeah, I'll just be very happy to know that there is someone out there that has also played it. That was a quick dingle-dangle takeout. The shub-de-wub, I mean, it gets a lot of flack, but it is nice for a precision, I am going to kill you specifically in this room type assault. So I'm not too unhappy to have it, especially given how we've not given up anything that much better for it. An extra spirit heart is fine. It makes up for the one that we lost. That killed a few of them as well. Yeah, damage, I mean, we can't complain. We are firing very, very fast, frequently, and with nearly maximum damage. All we need is just a slight something to tip us over the edge into ridiculousness, and this run is sealed up in a plastic bag and mailed to your cousin in Hawaii, who requested it nicely because they don't have that in Hawaiian supermarkets. I kind of want to go in a Hawaiian supermarket now. I feel like supermarkets are fantastic fun to visit just around the world. Ooh, Pisces again with the tears up. Is good. Is good. But yeah, supermarkets are great fun to visit because they tell you a lot about it. In fact, I love Spanish supermarkets because obviously I used to live in Spain for a while. They were always an enjoyable experience. We'll buy ourselves that and a key while we're here and then move on. So this was a very good floor. Very, very good floor. In fact, we've not yet had an item that I've been like, oh, it's that item. And that's kind of rare, especially on Blue Baby. I mean, this would be an okay kind of run, even if I was the Lost. Probably not as good, because we've not got anything ridiculous by Catacombs 2, but it would certainly be a doable room on the Lost. I just do not even care about the arcade room. And yep, that was the goat head, just want to make sure, and yeah, we're good. We are good. Let us move on. I'm confident. I'm like, every single floor brings with it new and glorious bounties. And Necro XL is a little bit of a shame. It's one less devil room. It weakens our purchase of the goat head, but it does mean we do at least have definitely 2 more devil rooms, assuming we don't get unlucky and get a second XL. But we've had a lot of XLs recently, so I don't see that happening. Do I want to pick up that trinket? I actually think I do. I really think I do want the left hand, because we have 1 guppy piece, and the safety cap's not really done a whole lot for us. It's really not. We could have got better pills, and by better pills, I would have been happy at this point with a single positive pill. So I'm going to give the left hand a go and see if we can't acquire some guppiness. This should be fine, because with the knockback shot, none of them should really be able to get to me too effectively. And there he is. Lovely. Let us blow these up. And 1 spirit heart. And nothing there, but still fairly successful. We'll go in the double key room, because why not? And no! Dice room, you are so tempting, but always I find a detriment to anyone's given chances of glory. And oh god, oh man, the knockback shot, no! Legolas, bring him down! Somewhat impossible to bring the invincible guy down, but Legolas, try anyway! We did acquire the key from this room, so it's not the end of the world. I mean, again, that expression is something, that is just a ridiculous amount of hyperbole that is going on there, that expression. It is just like, no, you're right, it's not the end of the world. You know what's not the end of the world? Most things, okay? We're not talking about an ice age, we're not talking about a meteor, we're not talking about the implosion of the Earth's core, we are not talking about some other stupid, ridiculous science fiction premise like the freaking day after tomorrow reasoning, which was absolutely horrific. The neutrinos are mutating. It was... We're not even going to talk about how backwards that is. But no, alright, the world is not ending because you forgot your car keys. No, it's not. So, can you shut the hell up and go have a coffee? I just imagine a coffee because they probably, you know, they need it to calm their nerves. Proptosis! Oh, I love you as an item. Oh, I do. And I think to myself, what a wonderful run. Oh, I see items of power. Proptosis too. And I think to myself, electric boogaloo. Oh, that's my celebration song for this gloriousness happening. And we're on XL floor, so we still got one more item room to find. I am in for a jolly good time. Our damage has gone from ridiculously just yes to we are now firing death lasers of tears. So I just can't complain. I would love to get shielded tears at this point. Then I could just run into everything firing and get away with it. Okay, I don't really care about you. If only I had piercing tears as well. There's a lot of... Now I've reached the point where I don't need damage. I do need, however, some sort of utility on my tears. I mean, I don't need it, but it would make this ridiculously good. No point trading a key for a key. And we do have our curse room. We're going to go in there and have a look. Oh, I'm surprised they managed to fire before dying. And 2 black hearts. That is A-okay. Continuing on. Hello? This is room service. I bring forth giant red blood tears. I don't think that's what room service is for. Shut up! Okay. And we'll get this red chest. Unfortunately, it was not a good one. I can see forever. Would have been useful had we not already acquired that, but still, you know, can he complain? Load of money for the shop, and we've killed greed, so we're not going to get greed in the shop, so that's nice, because this floor is our last shop that we have. The XL probably meant that we struggled to make boss rush, although we certainly could do boss rush now. I am so happy I'm having an honor regaining run. Granted, it's been pretty powerful, so I'm not sure how much honor this counts as, but still, you know, I'm liking it. By Headless Horseman. Okay, we really need to find this shop. We've got a very nice amount of money to spend in it. Whoa, you survived that, and we didn't get damaged by that. A lot of very improbable things just happened, and that makes me happy. We want that key, of course. Do I want to go chest? I mean, I kind of want to go chest. I feel like being powerful makes you want to go chest, just because being more powerful is obviously better. I mean, there's never really a limit on how powerful you should be in this game. Oh, Proptosis, you're such a good item. So everything is down here on the left, which I kind of like knowing, because normally these XL floors are very much circular in how you can move around them, but I've got the shop, boss, and item room off here, which is great to know. These guys normally kind of annoying. I'm not going to do much at all. Worms! Do not stand a worm of a chance. Feed them to the birds, I commanded, for I am Emperor Vivilion II. Vivilion would be a good emperor name. All hail Vivilion! Yeah, I could see that. You could definitely get away with shouting that in a heraldy voice. Shouting things, that was a bit of deja vu, those rooms. Shouting things in a heraldy voice is definitely the way to go, though. All hail myself entering the shop! Item! Unicorn Stump. Unicorn Stump. Do I want the Unicorn Stump? I think given that my damage is great, the Unicorn Stump has more potential, so I'll keep it. There's options, technically helps us, and we'll buy some health. Kind of wanted the Boomerang, but again, when your tears are doing enough damage, you don't need your spacebar item to be a damage-dealing one, so we're okay with that. Who needs health anyway? We're not here to play this game, we're here to own this game! No, Wallmasters, come down whenever you're ready. Whenever you are ready, make thyself known. Are we done? I think we're done. And there's the boss. Okay, so we've got Mum as the second boss, but what would be our first? And still no more Guppyage. Not that we really need Guppyage now. We've really been tipped over the edge into glory. And boom, you tried to defend your heart, but how did that go? Because I'm thinking not very well for you. Ooh, okay, actually I can keep him from ever getting to me because of my knockback tears, which is excellent. Although he is going to take a serious amount of killing here. Fortunately, because of growth hormones, I'm moving pretty quickly, so this could have been a much more annoying fight than it's turned out to be here. In fact, there's options helps us in this fight as well, so it was definitely a good pickup. One of the best shop items by far. I mean, really, I feel like that's just useful at this stage. Oh, let's see what the Devil Deal has. And it's Crampy Boy. So we're actually in Angel territory. So that's good. I mean, potentially good. Oh, Lump of Coal. That will increase our damage by up to 6. So that's nice. Do I want to... You know, I gotta get more powerful. I like to have good blue baby runs. They fill me with happiness, especially as we have Jera as well. I think it would be a shame to waste that many items. And as well on blue baby, the Polaroid is just good because it's always invincibility when you get hit. Oh, you survived, you crafty devil. And getting the Bible there gives us a free pass on 2 of the bosses. And I think that is better than potential Unicorn Stump synergy. Although, if I'd had an orbital or something like that, I definitely would have kept the Unicorn Stump there. Because obviously we don't need help killing Mom, but, you know, I like being able to press a single button. I mean, you can't really beat that kind of instant killage unless you walk in there with a metric crap ton of spiders. And so many, in fact, that they get teleported around the room and instant kill her as she puts the foot down. But even then, it's probably not as fast. You'd have to measure it, and you'd need a very precise clock to have that. And I don't know about you guys, but I don't carry very precise clocks around with me. In fact, does anybody carry watches anymore? I feel like the death of watches is very much a symbol of, you know, where we are as society. Because, yeah, obviously, a lot of people still wear watches. I'm not saying that they don't. A lot of you probably do. I don't know why I felt the need to speak so fast about watches, but I really got into the subject of talking about watches. When that's, you know, really something I'm very passionate about. You got to talk about watches, and, you know, thinking about talking about watches, you don't always have enough time to talk about watches. You got to speak really fast. I really could become a horse racing commentator. If I ever need a backup, if my YouTube career falls through the roof, I could just go become a horse racing commentator. Either way, I have not worn a watch in like 10 years. And because you have a phone in your pocket that's like a watch, but also has everything you could ever want on it. Just ever. So I feel like it's always a little bit unnecessary. Do I want the left hand? No, I'd rather have more keys for the potential chestiness, because I don't think we're going to make Guppy at this point. It's also really not necessary for us to become Guppy, so I'm not going to bank all of my money on that happening. Dingle dangle. Goodbye. The coal and proptosis kind of counter each other, because proptosis wants you to be close and coal far away, but at both ranges, both of them are still a damage increase, so it is technically still worth having them both at the same time. And there we go. Whoa, calm down, calm down, calm down. There it is. Lovely. And we found our boss. And the blood penny. Very useful for Blue Baby, but I think, you know what, I'm going to pass it up just because I want to have a go at hard mode. I think that makes sense, right? And if we kind of stand here, we have big enough tiers that he's just going to get hit by them and he can't actually do anything to us. Normally this wouldn't fly because your tiers would be going above him, but proptosis means that is totally viable. And we're definitely going to take the shot speed and damage up. And our Devil Deal. The flies aren't bad. But we, of course, would be left with 1.5 hearts and Lazarus, which I think is something that we just don't want to happen. So I'm going to give up on that Devil Deal. And, you know, it definitely is a shame, 100%, but I have had so many times in this game, especially on Blue Baby, where I've been like, I'll just take an extra Devil Deal. I mean, why not? I'll just take one. It's fine. I can handle being on 2 hearts, and it is always backfired 100% of the time. So I'm going to learn, finally, from my mistakes and not take a tempting Devil Deal when it would leave me on dangerously low health. I know it's shocking that I'm actually learning, but I am, and I'm damn proud of it. Some extra bombs is fine, nothing in the way of tintedness going on. I mean, are they really tinted rocks in the room? Because they're not tinted at all. I feel like they should be just reduced to special rocks when we get to the room. Those special rocks sounds like you're insulting them. Haha, you're a special rock. I'll have you know that my mum likes me.
Why do you have a mum? You're a rock. Are you being rockist? Are you saying we can't have mothers? That's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah, I thought we might just move slightly to the left there. I would use the fact I only need 8 keys. So I'm gonna give him a few, just in case. Come on. There it is. Die! Well, you know, that was a bigger payout than he probably ever would have given us, so I'm actually really happy about that. I feel like that was just such a massive troll. Oh, you gave me a load of keys and your blue baby. Here, have child's heart. Oh, thanks, man. I'm actually going to deliberately take out your wizard, just because that's amusing to me. We do at least get a tinted rock here. Hopefully some health. Yes, 2 of them. Glorious. I mean, the heart isn't going to damage us because we have the Bible, so we just have to make sure we have enough health so that I don't panic die to Isaac. I don't know what it is about Isaac. I just tend to panic die to him a lot. I don't even really want to go in that curse room. Oh, this was a tactical Are You a Wizard, making them very easy to kill. I mean, you guys, this is next level stuff. I hope you're all taking notes. I really, really do. And another key. Good. I mean, technically, it was reckless to kill the key beggar, because if we get enough keys from the rusted key, then we end up wasting potential good stuff from him. But, you know, if someone trolls me that hard, they deserve to die. They really, really deserve to die. My knockback tears mean they can't actually get to me, so that's glorious. Goodbye, goodies. Goodbye. And I would be shocked if our boss is not up here. I would make a shocked face like this. Why is that? I don't know why that sound. Oh my god! There we go. I made the shocked face. Oh, I'm really genuinely surprised at that. I honestly thought this would be it. So I'm now going to assume it will be straight down. Although I can't walk straight down, only just, annoyingly. And hollow, goodbye. I was really worried it was going to hit me, but then it didn't, and I was happy. And that's my tale. That is my very gripping and really, really enthralling tale that I know you all really want to hear again. So I'll tell you it. I thought it was going to hit me, but then it didn't. So yeah, I know. How exciting are you? You're probably just like, yes! While watching this video at how much you enjoyed that yarn I just spun. Okay, Isaac. Please don't be in a horrible place. I'm going to deliberately take the big room first, because I believe he's going to be over here. Do I want to kill this room? No, I really don't. They're just... I've learnt my lesson from last time. I'm going to stop risking stuff. Okay, yeah, now he can get to me, can he? We've just had 4 of these guys unable to get to me because of my tears, but as soon as we get to the cathedral, where it matters, he's just like, screw your tears, alright, I'm goody. And then we found ourselves very much slain. Whoa, go away, let me through the door, please. Okay, this is promising. Did that actually just happen? Like, genuinely, did that just happened? That did actually happen. I'm kind of really, really upset, but also there's a part of me that's like, haha! I just kind of moved him into myself repeatedly while firing, and it just kept happening, and I was so shocked by what I was seeing, I didn't stop it from happening. So this is a shame. I don't really know. Again, it seems to be a very big theme with us, and this is why I didn't get the devil deal, because I knew something like this would happen, but at least we got the damage this time, and I just, as long as I can push him onto the final phase and force him to do the beams as much as possible, I'm going to keep Bob's Rotten Head, because it's technically speaking more useful in the Bible at this point, though very marginally so. Okay, we killed both the leeches, so that's good. I mean, we do have crazy damage, but health-wise, we're not looking good. We do have Lazarus to come back as, so technically we can take 1 hit, 1 bit of invincibility, and... Really? 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 That's very much upsetting. And it's even more upsetting that I didn't even have to take that route. Like, that really kind of... It irks me. I would consider myself royally irked. Like, very, very royally irked. I also don't like that I'm struggling to see their shots because of the size of mine. Oh, good. Two rotten heads. That's fantastic. I mean, we do have a secret room here, so hopefully we get something of tangible value in it. We get another rune, and it's Anza. So, oh my god, the boss was right there. We could have avoided all of that. I am very, very...
Oh my god, magic mushroom! It happened! And a health up! And a health down! Let's not do that one!
Oh, yes, please, Liberty Cap. We may get a very good Liberty Cap. We'll keep Jera. That has just given us... It has given us a chance. It has given us a chance to do what we need to do. And actually, I'm going to be smart. I am going to be smart about this. I know what you're thinking. Rage, come on, man. You smart. Don't be stupid. But no, I am actually going to be smart because I've just realized a little way I can gain myself an extra health, or at least a good chance at an extra health. And it also lets me use what I believe to be a pointless Bible charge, and that is using the flight it doth bestow in order to play the beggar in this room without fear of failing on spikes. So there we go. Kind of liking it. Let's please just give me something good. That's all I need. Just something good. A HP up is perfect. Yeah, okay. That's also completely fine. You know, whatever's good, game. You know, I wasn't expecting miracles, I'll admit. And a bit of chub action. He shouldn't be able to physically get to me, so that's fine. Alright, so now that we can actually take 3 hits, we can probably kill Isaac, especially with the invincibility between hits. No tinted rock I'm walking away from. None at all. Do I want to go for the secret room? Probably not. Okay, Isaac. My problem with this Isaac fight is actually I can't see Isaac's shots because of my own tears, which is a very first world Isaac slaying problem, but one nonetheless. Wow, I'm going to kill him without actually taking damage. After all that, after how happy I got at everything I just found and managed to pull off, I'm going to kill him without taking a hit. I don't know if I should be happy with that anyway, or a little bit miffed at the whole situation, because I'm feeling like it should be miffed at the whole situation. Either way, I'm still happy with my tactics there. I feel like that is definitely some form of redemption. Let's go for the secret room. Just because we may as well, and these guys can't do anything with our knockback that we got going on. We don't want luck down, we don't want amnesia, so yeah, free secret room actually. We don't even have to kill any significant adversaries. I'm going to pretend I didn't see that game. You know, you know that I'm Blue Baby, right? You are aware of that fact. To the chest now, y'all. One hop at a time. Give us the power of kings! Capricorn, Halo. Give us all the all stats up. That's good. Sissy, always happy to see you. Anti-grav, boomerang tears. The sad onion. The Book of Revelations, and not as good. But generally, that's a sizably good amount of items. Alright, fire rate, what's it now? Whoa, that is good. Sad onion. I mean, really, I think we're at cap fire rate. Our tears are touching each other. Sissy, come hither. We'll grab our boomerang. I mean, it does lower our range by a lot, but it's fun. And then, you know what, while we're here, let's anti-grav. That way they'll all just kind of hover, and then whoom, I can fire it like a shotgun, which with these kind of tiers, and the fact that I have the coal, means it's really quite the shotgun shot. I don't want Sister Maggie, couldn't give a crap, or Brother Bobby, whatever you are. We're going to keep the revelation for the health, and we're good. Whoom! That was less satisfying than I expected it to be, but mainly because I can make like a wall of tears. Ah, that's a cool little synergy we got going on there. Whoa, that was quite the shot. Okay, then. Oh, this is good. This is one hell of a chest synergy, and this is why we came to the chest. Dun, 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 dun. And whoom. He's going to land on the tears. Yep, so is he. That I almost feel bad. Almost. Very much almost. Oh, this is just one dingle dangle. I was very much wondering what is up with that room not ending. Oh, Lust. Oh, Lust, you tried. You did try. You really, really did. And an active bomb and 2 non-active ones. Yeah, my actual main problem is that I cannot see my character in any shape or form, which is going to become a problem later on if I keep playing this recklessly. So I actually do need to chill out a little bit in what I'm doing. He very nearly bloated me. That would have been... oh my god. Alright, let's just kill him in this invincibility. I just totally did not register that he was champion, and therefore got hit by something I really shouldn't have done. But bloat's very, very annoying to face in any circumstance. Let's go down here. That should be fine. Basically, I just need him to die before he can properly charge at me. That was a little bit worrying. But we do at least get healths up occasionally, so I can make one mistake per 6 rooms. Not great. Not great. Maybe I should go back and... no, there's none of them that's really a tangible upgrade at all. And there we go. They should all die before doing anything threatening. Where are my extra items for being in the chest, though? I have got a distinct lack of drops going on here. The notched axe is obviously a very, very pointless thing to find. Should have killed Gluttony last there, but I was more concerned with just, they need to die right now. I mean, I'm in a situation where I just know I'm going to end up choosing the worst place to go. This was a interesting room to deal with. I've just got to keep moving because there'll be mega fatties dropping like an earthquake at all times. So we gotta be aware of that and slowly bring them down. That was just instant. And again, no items. Again, no items. Mr. Chad should be fine. Anything like this that I can control where it is at all times should be okay. Still no extra item, though. Daddy Longlegs is a problem. Is definitely a problem. Though he should stamp into my tears and die. So that is one of the few situations where he's actually really easy to deal with. So I'm okay with that. And you didn't even get to fire. And I'm going to take the lad, because 2 Spirit Hearts is definitely worth the speed down, given how fast we are anyway. We really look a state, though. Like, look at poor Blue Baby. I don't think he expected to look like this when he got out of bed in the morning. Okay, there we go. Don't hit me, don't hit me. Wrath should be fine. Man, the chest is intense when you're actually in danger of dying. It reminds me of the time I did the entire chest with 1 heart. That was one hell of an occurrence. Cool. Still not a single item drop in the entire chest. I feel like that's very, very unlucky, though I did get the magic mushroom, which I think makes up for everything, because the magic mushroom is fantastic. And what is you? Pheromones! That makes sense. So yeah, it was in the one place I hadn't been yet. I mean, I predicted as much, so I'm not too concerned. We have our poop room here. Let's not give it free damage on us. These guys are absolutely non-factors. Come on, Blue Baby, please show yourself. That's all I want. That was cool. I liked that. And we do manage to get 1 more heart before we face Blue Baby. So yeah, an entire chest with no item drops. That's quite something. Okay, can we kill him in 1 shotgun blast? Fire! That did a lot of damage, but nowhere near killing him in 1 shotgun blast. So I suppose... oh yeah, because of Boomerang, they don't just stick where they were, anti-gravity. They kind of just do whatever it is they feel like. So we didn't actually need to come back as Lazarus the entire time. That's fantastic. There we go, guys. I would say I have redeemed myself, at least somewhat. My name's been Rage. Remember to like if you've enjoyed this. It really does help, and I do appreciate it. And subscribe for more. Goodbye.